Hello Capricorn, welcome to your June reading. This is for Capricorn, Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and North Node, as well as any progressed Capricorn placements as well. This is for the month of June, but it also, if you find this video at another time when it's not June, then the messages are still going to be for you, beloved. So let's have a look at what is coming up for you in the month of June. I feel like already you are going to be overcoming a lot of stress this month. I feel like there's been something that's been stressing you out. There's something, I keep hearing in my mind, Capricorn Moon. So someone, if you're a Capricorn Moon, I feel like there's just been something that's kind of like been stressing you out a little bit. And I feel like it even could be like you've been going through a little bit of like a dark night of the soul kind of process, where it's like things have been a little bit like dark, but I feel like it's taught you a lot and you've grown an awful lot. And I feel like this month you're actually going to be like stepping out and into the world in a new way. I feel like obviously like you're a Capricorn, there's something that you're building. And I feel like I literally feel like some of you guys, you Capricorns, are literally going to be leaders of the new earth, leaders into this new spiritual revolution that we're currently going through. And Saturn has literally just gone retrograde, and you know you are a Saturn ruled sign, so I feel like the Saturn retrograde is going to be bringing up a lot of strength and courage for you, and it's going to be like sparking an inner passion. I feel like some people make out that retrogrades are a bad thing. I do not believe retrogrades are a bad thing at all, even when it's Saturn. You know, I feel like this is a really good opportunity for you to go inwards and to rediscover what the footprint is that you want to leave on this planet. And I feel like you're going to be really like analyzing your commitment to, you know, your legacy, to what it is that you came here to do on this planet. So the first card that we have out is Courage. You are safe, fear is an illusion, and set strong boundaries. You're going to be feeling quite courageous, I think, this month. I just want to call you Saturn. But I feel like you're going to be feeling really quite, some of you guys have Saturn in Capricorn, feeling really quite courageous this month, because I feel like you're starting to I feel like fear has kind of kept you stifled in a way. It's almost like this feeling of like you might have reached some sort of level of success, but you feel as though you're going to lose it. And I feel like fear has been like, you know, in the back of your mind. I felt like quite an anxious energy actually when I was getting up into your reading. Like, I can tell I'm anxious when I can't quite breathe properly, and that's what I was feeling. And I still kind of feel it now. So it's almost like, you know, this anxiety, like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, or what if I make it and then I lose it. This is a month where you're going to be growing through that a lot. The next card you have out is Growth. Seek out a mentor or a guide, take baby steps as you grow, and be willing to learn from others. So I feel like there are people around you this month. This could even be like people that you're watching on the internet, things like that. But there's somebody around you that's going to be able to guide you in this journey. Someone that has already been through what it is that you've gone, what it is that you're wanting to like go through or like do, is going to be really helpful for you. I feel like, you know, there's someone, it could be like someone that is in the same industry as you. You start to like build a relationship with them, and they can give you some tips and pointers that they've learned as they moved into it, you know, stuff like that. And then we also have passion. Do what excites you, get fired up about your life, and increase your energy levels. You are going to be feeling more fired up about your life this month than I think you've felt in a little while, because like I was saying before, I feel like you've been really stressed out. We have Sanctuary at the bottom of the deck. Take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate, or go on retreat. So I kind of feel like that's what you've been doing. I feel like you've actually been spending a little bit more time on your own and spending time sort of like seeking out your own personal growth within yourself, because I feel like you've felt this like lack of passion, and so you've been trying to get it back, because you are such an ambitious person. You are such an ambitious sign, you know, like Capricorn's always got a plan, you know, you're working towards something. So I feel like you might have lost some of that passion that you had for this something that you're working towards, this legacy that you're building, this thing that you're doing. And this month you're going to be getting like sparked, fired up. Like there's a lot of like, look, this horse is literally made of flames. Like there's just so much excitement that is like untapped energy for you, if that makes any sense. And I feel like you know, having the courage now to reach out to other people and to learn and to grow and to be honest about maybe some of your shortcomings, like maybe some of the things that you're not actually really that good at. So the first card we have out is Pisces. I believe it is a lot about your belief systems this month. I feel like you're going to be changing up the way you think about yourself and the way you think about your life, because I feel like you have been letting fear get in the way. And, you know, that's why this month it's like you're kind of taking a new approach. So bottom of the deck, we have part of fortune increase, which is awesome. So, you know, believing in yourself more and really like, I kind of feel like going within yourself and then exploring what you learn and what you find within yourself and talking to other people about it is really going to help you really like focus and get kind of clearer on what it is that you really want and you're really doing. Like I feel like this energy, like you really have like such high ambition, but you haven't been quite sure exactly where to place it, you know. I see you as this kind of like little baby horse who has you know, it has a lot to learn. Look at what it's going to grow into though. Like you're just this little baby horse and it's been stressing you out because you're this little baby horse. You know, you're not where you're currently where you want to be yet. But, you know, that little baby horse grows into that big, beautiful Pegasus. And, you know, that Pegasus was once that little baby horse. So it's kind of like holding your own hand and moving through this and having more faith in your intuition and having more faith in the divine, because you are such a practical sign. Sometimes Pisces stuff can be really difficult for you, you know, believing in things and the magical and the mystical. You are someone that likes to see it before you believe it. But this month you're being called to believe it before you see it. So then the last card we have is Mercury retrograde, reinvention. I do feel like you're reinventing your belief systems. I feel like you're inventing the way you think and the way you relate to other people. I think that you've kind of been a little bit stubborn in the past and you've wanted, you know, to kind of do everything on your own, go it alone, make it all happen on your own. But this month is really going to benefit you. And look, underneath that we have Grand Chine blessings. So it really is going to be of huge benefit to you this month to open up and speak to more people and to be, you know, communicating with people more and sharing your passion with other people and, you know, not hiding it. I feel like with this Pisces energy, you know, it's like I don't feel like you've quite expressed it. Yeah, I feel like this month is all about you reinventing the way you are moving towards a specific project, a specific thing. Ooh, look at that. We have victory at the bottom of the deck. It says, I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. So you know, you are going to reach your goal. You are definitely going to reach your goal. But it's just that it's taken some time and it's going to take some things like shifting up. The other card you have is true love comes to me. True love shall come to me as I do will, so mote it be. So I feel like for some of you guys, like you want to do something that really, really makes you happy. I feel like you really want to do something that really sparks your passion, something that some of you guys, like, you know, you're Capricorn, but you're also quite creative. And I feel like this creative energy kind of wants to come out and be explored a little bit now. I feel like with true love come to me, it's just like, you know, the things that you desire, you are attracting, but you have to have the courage to have faith and trust in the universe. I feel like you can do that by taking a little bit of time out from like your everyday routine. I feel like the more you spend maybe a little bit of time like outside, getting a bit more creative and things like that, it's actually really going to help you to like manifest this thing to you. Some of you guys, you want to manifest a partner. Some of you guys, you're trying to manifest someone that is your like divine counterpart. And I feel like this is a really good month for that. I feel like you're going to receive something this month that really, what's the word, like confirms that it's working, that things are happening, that, you know, the show is on the road. Prosperity, ooh. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. You have to trust and believe that you will be supported as you walk your path. Because, like, you know, sometimes we have so much trouble trying to take care of ourselves, and you know, we want all this money and we want all these resources and all this stuff, and it just doesn't seem to be working no matter what we do. And sometimes that's because it's the universe trying to push us into doing the thing that's right for us. And once you refine that thing and you start to unlock it and move with its energy and do the thing that sparks you up, the universe will start to bless you. You know, the universe is going to help you increase. Oh, look, underneath that we have success too. So this is going to be a very prosperous month for you, Capricorn. And I feel like it's because you're reinventing the way you relate to your life. I feel like literally, like, this Pisces, imagination, you're getting so much more imaginative. I feel like you're stepping out of this practical energy a little bit and stepping more a little bit into the mystical, if that makes any sense. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. So it's your imagination that's going to set you free this month. I feel like it's your imagination that's also been holding you back because you've been focusing on the fear, and you know, what we fear we attract. And so you've been sort of attracting situations and circumstances that are not really all that great. But I feel like this month is the month where you reinvent the way you see yourself, and reinvent the way you see your life, and you literally reinvent the way you go about achieving things. That's the thing, because you know, you are kind of like really about achieving the thing. I feel like you really want you want to be living a life that really feels like it's just like love, you know, like with this true love come to me. I don't necessarily feel like it's so much about a person. I feel like it's a lifestyle. It's a way of living that you want to experience. But you know, for some of you guys, it really could be a person. So, you know, put it where it fits. At the bottom of the deck, when it comes to your archetype cards, we have addict. Light attribute helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. I think that you've had like a little bit of an addiction to fear, to be perfectly honest. It's like addictive thought patterns. You know, it's Joe Dispenza talks about this, how, and I highly recommend, if you don't listen to Joe Dispenza, to listen to Joe Dispenza. But he talks about how if we spend 30 years firing the same neural pathways, you know, say someone's been angry for about 30 freaking years, when they decide that they don't want to be angry anymore, you know, they want to do something different, they want to experience joy, when they actually go to experience joy, their brains are so hardwired to experience anger that their body literally becomes uncomfortable. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? No, we're supposed to be angry, so we're going to do what we can to make you feel angry, you know what I mean? So this is about cleaning up your neural pathways. Like literally, I feel like you're cleaning your brain up, you're cleaning your mind up, because you have been addicted to habits and patterns that aren't serving you, you know, believing that you don't have as much power as you actually have. We have the damsel card out here. So it's like you've been waiting for someone to save you. And you know what? That's the strange thing, Capricorn. You are one of the most, one of those signs that just like knows that they have to save themselves. But also, that's the thing. Just because we're born with Capricorn energy doesn't mean that you're going to be like this mad, diligent, disciplined, hardworking like person that's just like gonna make all this shit happen. Sometimes it's an energy that you need to actually learn to master. That's, if you have it in your chart, it's something karmic that you need to deal with, that you need to explore, that you need to experience. So with damsel coming out, the light attributes say understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. See, healthy romance isn't you relying on someone else. It isn't you. You know, I feel like in our society, there's a lot of toxic, we grew up with toxic, what's the word, like toxic examples of how a relationship would work. You know, we grew up thinking and being shown that, you know, the man makes all the money and the woman stays home and looks after the kids and cleans the house and is the, like, you know, essentially housewife and shit. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But essentially it created this belief that women aren't actually capable of like going out and providing for and taking care of themselves. And whether you're a masculine or a feminine, this message just applies to the fact that you actually have a lot more ability to rely on yourself. It's not about your partner. It's not about needing them to provide for you. It is about learning to provide for yourself. And that's not to say that you can't have support. Support is a beautiful thing. Growth, you know, like sometimes we need support in order to grow, because it's too hard to you know, do everything alone. Humans are a social species. We need a village. We're not here to just do everything by ourselves. So, you know, this month is a month where you're finding a lot more success in seeing yourself as someone that is more powerful. I feel like it's time this month to really hone in on and use your imagination to really tap into what makes you feel passionate. I feel like doing meditations about like your what you truly want, you know, what lights you up, what gets you excited. I would really recommend going on YouTube and looking up like a meditation, like for finding your passion or things like that, like just little things like that, and meditating on it and allowing those feelings to actually fill up your body and inspire you. There's a lot of reddy orange energy out here, which means like your sacral chakra needs love and nurturing, and you know that is the chakra of creativity. So creativity really wants to be highlighted for you this month. The shadow attributes of the damsel is waiting for a knight to provide for you, seduction by romantic illusion. No, you don't need a knight to come save you. You don't need anyone to come save you. You are essentially here to exercise these demons within yourself that tell you that you can't take care of yourself. And that's why this Mercury retrograde is coming out, because you're reinventing essentially yourself. I feel like this month you're stepping into a lot more courage. You're going to be moving with, you know, a brave heart. Braveheart. Some of you guys might be watching Braveheart too. That's such a great movie. That might be a message too. Watch the movie Braveheart if you're into dragons and things like that. But yeah, like Exorcist, it says light attribute, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Shadow attribute, fear of facing your own demons. And I think that that was a part of your fear that we were talking about, and what was stressing you out was like you've had this fear of actually facing the shadows that have been keeping you stuck. It's the thoughts, you know. It's the way we convince ourselves that we aren't good enough to receive or achieve something because we haven't seen anyone else that we know do it, or because we were told things when we were younger and we've carried those beliefs with us throughout our entire lives. So Exorcist coming out, you are this month freeing yourself and others from destructive tendencies. And you know, we have this addict card. You are exercising your addiction that you have to negativity, to things that aren't serving you. This could even be like actual habits and things. You know, you're not relying on them anymore. With this damsel too, it could be that you've been relying on a habit to kind of like make you feel good. And this month, I think you're really going to be like looking for something else. It's like it doesn't fulfill you anymore. You want to feel fulfilled by life itself. And I feel like that's why you need to sort of like exercise some of this this toxic energy out of your life. So the first card we have out is the Eight of Cups. Ooh, okay, we're just okay. Oh damn. Oh damn. Okay, Capricorn. Some of you guys, I think, are going to be having a falling out with someone, or something just like really unexpected happens with someone that you really care about. Could be a partner, could be an old friend. There could just be something that like comes up and sort of like, I don't know, makes shit kind of like spark up. I don't know how else to describe that. Like it literally just kind of feels like all of a sudden like something's like a house is just catching on fire. And you know, your bottom of the deck energy, and underneath that you have the Devil and the Six of Cups. So there's something that you've been attached to for too long. There's like a past way of thinking, or some habits and things that you've picked up from childhood that are not serving you. And this month is about leaving it behind. It's about moving on. For some of you guys, it could be like leaving a relationship behind, or just leaving a friendship behind that wasn't balanced. It was Two of Pentacles in reverse. You know, it wasn't something that was, could even be a job for some of you guys too. Could be a job. But it just wasn't really quite fitting properly. With this Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's kind of like this energy of like not being able to like maintain everything. Like there's too many things going on, there's too many working parts, and you're not quite knowing how the fuck to actually make it fit and make it work. And that's why this Tower is coming out, because something just has to kind of spontaneously end. Something has to spontaneously combust, essentially, in order to like set you on this new path, because the last card you have is the Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, which means that there's like passion, exciting. There's something passionate, exciting, passionate and exciting that's coming up for you. I feel like some of you guys actually want to like go on an adventure, go traveling, go visit somewhere, go do something. Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck again. I'm getting really itchy nose. Oh my god. Some of you guys, it probably is a relationship. Love is in the reverse with the King of Pentacles in reverse. It's someone that you've been with for a long time. It's someone that you've been very committed to. And it just kind of feels like maybe now it's like it's run its course. There isn't quite so much that we can do here anymore. It's just like it's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too overwhelming. There's too much going on, and it's been stressing you out. And I feel like this month you're going to be believing that there's more out there for you, that there's more opportunity, that there's like, you know, something different that you can be experiencing. And that's why the Damsel's coming out, because it's kind of like you taking charge of your own reality, the way you live your life. Eight of Wands and Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys are just really quickly going to be becoming single. You're just all of a sudden going to just be like, holy shit, what the fuck, I'm single. I was in a relationship like a week ago and now I'm not. Magician in reverse. Because you kind of need to take your power back, and you also need to believe that you have the resources, that you do have the resources to go it alone. You do have the resources to make things happen on your own. You don't so much need somebody else as much as you thought that you do. I feel like you have quite an attachment. Capricorn, you have had an attachment to somebody or something, and maybe that's why this true love is coming out. I feel like for some of you guys, like it's a job, and for other of you guys, it's a relationship. And it's this month you're just learning that you can have something that really does actually align with your spirit. It doesn't have to be that you work for the man and, you know, like follow everyone else's rules. You can make your own rules, you know, Capricorn, you can do your own thing. I feel like you've worked really, really hard on your own for a long time, and maybe you haven't quite seen the fruits of your efforts yet, but this month is where a lot of success is going to begin coming out. Prosperity, you know, it's like even if you lose your job, you might get a huge payout. Even if, you know, a relationship breaks down, you might find that like you don't have anywhere to live, something comes up and you get the most beautiful home to live in, and you weren't expecting it, and you're just like, whoa, okay, wasn't expecting that, but that's amazing. So, you know, there's a lot of messages that are coming out, but it's just, this month is really about passion and imagination, and for you to get fired up and excited about the possibilities that you have standing right in front of you, Capricorn. There's so much out there for you. There's a lot of fertility, abundance, and leadership. Ooh, step into your leadership, share your message, inspire and empower others. That's the thing, because I feel like you taking charge of your own life is going to inspire and empower other people, because you are a natural leader. Like I said, you're a Saturn-based ruled sign, and Saturn to me is authority and leadership. So, you know, this is taking control of your life and leading your own journey. You're not letting anyone else lead your own journey anymore. And this may mean that you need to learn from mentors, that you need to learn from other people who have stepped into this power, who have done their own thing, who have, you know, left a relationship after 15 years. Like, you know, obviously put it where it fits for you, because I don't like to like say that anything is for certain, because everyone is different and going through different things. But essentially, you're going to know where this actually applies in your life. Your advice cards is abundance. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. There is a lot more bounty, there's a lot more abundance around you than you actually even realize, and more blessings are coming to you. There is an increase. You have blessings under here as well. There is an increase of good things that are coming to you this month, because you are connecting in with your imagination. And I feel like some of you guys are really powerful manifestors when it comes to using your imagination and visualizing and setting intentions. The next card you have is intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want and be bold with your request to the universe. It's time to get really bold about what it is that you want. No more sitting on the fence, no more sitting on the sidelines, no more wondering what if, like what could be, all that sort of stuff. It's time to make a decision and then to go for it. If you want to leave someone, leave them. Just do it now. Rip the band-aid off. If you want to leave your job and start a new thing, Do it now. Rip the band-aid off. Or, you know, just start it. You don't have to so much leave your current job, but start doing the thing on the side, you know? Start putting your energy into your intention, because I feel like that's what's been missing, is believing that your intention will come to manifestation, but you have to put the time and get excited about it. It's almost like, well, of course you've been putting the time and effort into it, but you haven't been getting like excited about it because you haven't been realizing that you are actually going to be provided for as you take this next step. Success is guaranteed, there's no doubt. Prosperity is yours, abundance is yours. It's just time for you to get really clear and to be bold with what it is that you're requesting from the divine, you know? The divine is speaking to you loud and clear, and the divine is listening to you. It's really listening to you. So it's time for you to get clear so that it can answer you, because if you're giving wishy-washy desires out there to the universe, then you're going to be getting wishy-washy results, you know, wishy-washy manifestations. Things aren't going to be exactly as you want them, and I feel like you really want independence. You really want to be like working for yourself, or you want to be working for someone that feels like you can actually express yourself and that you can be yourself. You want to take charge, you want to do the thing. So this is your month to really step into that. You are a natural leader, like I've been saying. You are a natural naturally born here to have authority and to do something really special and big and powerful in the world. So do it, Capricorn. All right, so that is the message that I have for you, my love. Let me know what you reckon down in the comments. Let me know what's going on with you. Give this video a like if it resonated, and if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that at my website. The link is in the description box below. Check me out on Instagram and all that jazz. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I would like to thank your angels, your ancestors, your higher self, your spirit guides, and all the beautiful benevolent beings that are surrounding you in all moments for allowing me to read these beautiful messages for you, Capricorn. I will see you next time. Peace.